So I'm just trying to discover something about your Arabic accent, but alhamdulillah, I find it good. You're just pronouncing sallallahu alayhi wasallam. So I think that you learned how to speak in Arabic.
I speak a little bit Arabic.
Little bit Arabic.
Little bit.
So for the just speaking, or you can just read also in Arabic.
No, I can read, write, and speak Arabic, but you know, learning a new language
It's difficult.
It's difficult, and it takes a lot of practice.
Yes.
But I studied Arabic in Egypt, and of course I study Arabic here, and also I studied Arabic in the United States. But when I became a Muslim, I started learning how to read probably 2 weeks after I became a Muslim, because I said, wow, this language is so different, but yet it was strangely beautiful. And I didn't understand the words of the Quran, but I could feel it. Whenever I heard the Quran recited, it was uncanny. I could feel it in my heart, in my soul. I could feel
something cannot be seen, but it can be, you know, like you can touch it.
And later on, I came across a hadith. I didn't memorize it by heart, but it said to the effect that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, when anyone hears the Quran, believer or disbeliever, they will know that it's the truth. They can't deny that it is not the truth from God. And you know, I experienced this at firsthand. The first time I heard the Quran in the military, and some of our guys were making fun of it. They said, "Oh, look, what's this strange music?"
La ilaha illallah.
And I told them, I said, "Shut up, man! That's not music. It can't be music."
About the rhymes?
Yeah, they were like, "This is Arab music." That's what, you know. They said a derogatory thing, this stupid Arab music. And I said, "It's not." I told them to be quiet. I said, "It's not music. You can't tell that's not music," because I felt it. I didn't. They obviously didn't feel it, but I felt it. And I told them, you know, be quiet.
Are you listening to Quran in Arabic, or?
Yeah, I listen to Quran.
Who is your favorite reciter?
I have two.
Yes.
Sheikh Minshawi.
Minshawi, yes.
Yes, rahimahullah ta'ala. You know, his style is just amazing. And then Sheikh Al-Kalbani. From Saudi Arabia. Yes.
What do you feel when you listen to the Quran?
I feel...
And in spite of not understanding the words, actually, the words.
Well, I understand a lot more than I used to. Back then, I didn't understand anything.
But now?
But now, alhamdulillah, and I can understand. But, you know, the Quran is difficult. You know, sometimes we think we understand, but...
Yes.
Really,
some of the hidden meanings are revealed here and there.
So I always listen to Quran, but I always refer to tafsir. I don't try to make any interpretations of Allah's book. But I feel peace when I hear the Quran, and it actually cleans my heart.
The self or the inner peace, you feel it?
Oh, absolutely. I feel peace when I hear the Quran, and it's a new experience every time. It's like whatever's happening within my life, whatever situation I'm going through, there's always the Quran and the reminder of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He always gives us reminders, you know, and gives us a way to serve Him, to follow Him in the right way, and to be at peace.
He's given us, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Almighty Allah is showing us the way, showing us, guiding us to the road, and giving us the light, and tell us about everything. It's just to walk.
Yes.
How fool are we?
Yeah, we're often foolish.
Sometimes we are that fool. To miss the way. Everything is clear. You have just to open your eyes, just to focus, just to concentrate on your way, and you will have the very good end.
Inshallah.
Inshallah, Allahumma ameen. Let's come back to speak about Saudi Arabia, which has the 2 holy mosques. You got this experience with Hajj, with Umrah.
Yes.
Yeah, you did, mashallah, la quwwata illa billah.
I made Hajj. I was blessed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be a guest of the king for Hajj. in 2003.
MashaAllah.
I went with the World Assembly of Muslim Youth. It was my first experience, and
I need you to tell the people about the first time you saw Kaaba.
I cried.
What do you feel?
Because I can remember it vividly. I walked through the Bab al-Salam, and it was so hot, and it was February, and it was really hot that year. And when I walked through, I felt the coolness. And you know, when you walk through, you can't see it immediately. Then when you walk through the patio and
Yes.
down the steps and
Yes.
down, and there it
Gradually you will
was.
just...
You will see it, and it was right in front of me. And I cried because I looked at it in pictures and pictures, and I had this longing in my heart to go for the Hajj. And it was before my trip for Hajj, before I was blessed for Hajj, I remember asking Allah in Ramadan and what I thought was Laylatul Qadr.
Yes.
We prayed.
It was in Ramadan. Oh,
yeah,
sorry,
we prayed
it was
Qiyam.
Hajj.
We prayed the night prayer. We prayed it in congregation, and then after that we broke up, and everyone was still praying. And I remember making the dua. I said, Allah,
Yes.
please.
What was your first dua?
Allah, please invite me to your house. Please invite me to your house. And then one of my good friends, Abdullah Bawazir, he's from Jeddah. He was studying, working on his master's degree at our university. Well, wallahi, this university, the University of Akron, has been a great, great boon for me as far as becoming a Muslim and meeting such great people,
Inshallah.
great Muslims.
Inshallah.
He called me one day. He said, Brother Musa, Assalamu alaikum. I said, Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. He said, brother, do you have a passport? And I said, yes, I have a passport. He said, are you ready to go?
Where?
I said, ready to go. He said, on a journey of a lifetime.
Allahu Akbar.
I said, ah!
Allahu
I started
Akbar.
screaming.
Allahu Akbar.
I said, ah! I knew immediately what he meant. And it was, you know, after I'd asked Allah, but Allah put him in my way, in my
Subhanallah.
path. And he said,
Subhanallah.
yes, you're going to Hajj. We got everything arranged for you. I gave him your name. And that was it. And then the next thing you know, I'm on a plane coming to Saudi Arabia.
Subhanallah.
Wonderful, wonderful place, this country.
Subhanallah.
It's a blessed,
Subhanallah.
blessed land, a blessed people, a blessed... I'm just so happy to be living here, really. You know, this is the first time I felt
This was
really...
your first time.
as
Just
Muslim.
to do Hajj?
Not just
or you
Hajj,
did the
but-
Umrah before Hajj?
No, I did Hajj. That was the first time.
Subhanallah.
And my second experience was a couple months ago. I went to Umrah with my... No, actually last year I went with my job.
Yeah.
I went to Umrah with the students and some faculty members. We went for Umrah.
Yeah.
And, you know, that was a more than a 7-year break. In between, almost
So-
8 years I hadn't seen the Kaaba, but alhamdulillah, now I live here in Saudi Arabia, and I'm very glad to be here.
So in Mecca there is the holiest mosque for the Muslims, and there is also the other holy mosque in Medina. Have you ever just visited Medina
Yes.
and
I've
prayed
Been to
just
Medina twice.
at least for 2 rakahs?
Oh, more than 2 rak'ahs.
More
Yeah,
than.
stayed a couple days, and first time when I made Hajj, I stayed for, I think we stayed 3 days, but this last
The
time I went,
prayer there means 1,000 prayers.
1,000 prayers. yes.
Equals, yes,
Yeah.
equals 1,000
Absolutely.
prayers.
So I
As
tried
our
to
Prophet
make a lot of
Muhammad
rak'ahs.
Yes, so you did.
I made a lot of rak'ahs.
Mashallah.
Alhamdulillah.
So you have a
And,
great account there.
Inshallah, inshallah. Allah
Allahumma
accept it from
ameen.
all of us.
Allahumma ameen. Allahumma ameen. So let's go back to speak about the place in which you lived there in the United States.
Mhm.
Can you remember, like, any of your neighbors, they turned or converted to be Muslims? How about the number of the Muslims that were there existing in the mosque or in the masjid
Well, like I said,
in your area?
in my area, I'm from a small city, and my city has a population of 350,000 people.
350?
1,000 people, so that's small. But, mashallah, we have a thriving Islamic community there.
Mashallah.
Sheikh Sudais,
yes.
Allah preserve him and keep him, visited
yes.
our Islamic center when we opened it in Steel Corners Masjid, and he prayed there, and mashallah, we spent...
When that was?
It was probably 8 years ago.
8?
Yeah, probably 8 years ago, or 7 or 8 years ago. But it was... He was like a rock star. I don't mean to compare a great imam to a rock star, but what I mean is, you know, how the people love him and famous.
As a means of guidance.
Right, and so he came and
he was there.
He was there.
Yes.
I shook his hand and talked to him, ate lunch with him. Alhamdulillah, and he's a great imam, and we love him very much. We love all of our imams, and